the room with llamas. Fill up the room with llamas. Fill up the room with, fill up the room with, fill up the room with llamas. Fill up the room with llamas. Fill up the room with llamas. Fill up the room with, fill up the room with, fill up the room with llamas.
Oh, that's far away. Hello and welcome back to the Gameplay Fowl Writer's Room. That should be fine. I'll just lower it a little bit. A little bit. Just realized how far away it was. That's better. Welcome back, everybody. The new episode of Gameplay Fowl is actually posted right now. It's up on the channel. I just haven't made it public yet. I'm waiting for the 4K version to fully be available so that you're not watching it in standard definition. But once that's good to go, I'm gonna make it live. So that'll probably be tomorrow morning. Hopefully no crazies threatened to hack shit. Yeah, hopefully not. Although that was fun. That added some excitement. Anyway, let's get Harvest Moon going. I think I need that right now. Let's get it going. Oh shoot. Just realized I don't have the PlayStation controller plugged in. Hold on. That would have been fun, trying to play this game with my mind. Alright. Casually munching on some vegan tenders. I actually just had some vegan pizza rolls before coming on stream. Like right before the stream came on, I was like, oh man, I'm really hungry right now. What do I have to eat? And I had some vegan pizza rolls left over from the Echo the Dolphin episode. You'll see what I'm talking about when you watch that. Those came into play in the episode, and I was like, I haven't done any grocery shopping yet, and I'm really hungry. What do I have to eat? But vegan tenders sound really good right about now. Let's jump into Harvest Moon. So, Soul, I don't know if you heard me. The Echo episode is uploaded. It's on the channel right now. It'll be live tomorrow morning. YouTube takes forever to process the like HD and 4K versions. So it's all uploaded. It just like takes about a day for that to process. So I rather wait for that than to put out a standard definition version. But this Echo episode really like drained the life out of me. So I need a little bit of a break before the next one. But it's up. It's live. You can go check it out tomorrow morning. You'll get a chance to see it and see your name show up in the credits on that one. And I had the screenshot from the way you told me you wanted to be credited, so I used that. So hopefully that's still the way you wanted it, because that's the one I went with. Way to start the stream. I overslept. I'm probably going to do that tomorrow. I need to sleep. Okay. He overslept. Oh, is today a storm? I think I remember it. Echo is pretty life-draining. Yeah. Yes. Yes. The game itself really is. And I was trying to do something new with this episode. I'm trying to like get a feel for like some type of format for the episodes, and I don't know how I feel about this format that I went with. But it was very labor intensive, so put a lot of work into it. Alright, what's our festival today? Winter Thanksgiving Festival. Wouldn't it be nice if the village girls gave you chocolates? I think I'm gonna get some chocolates. Hey D Media, welcome to the stream. I was just saying that the Echo episode is uploaded, but it'll be live tomorrow. We are in winter now, yeah. I played a few days off stream, but this week I was really like working on finishing the Echo the Dolphin episode, so I didn't get to play as much of this off stream as I would have liked to. Yoo-hoo, it's me. Are you there, Cooper? Yeah, Cooper's... He's in timeout right now. He's a pain in the ass. Oh, that's right. I gotta walk up to her. It's one episode, and we took off. Yeah, you didn't actually miss much because I had a migraine and we had to end that episode. You missed some funny stuff in the chat. Max brought it up immediately at the start of the stream. There was some funny drama early on in the chat last Friday. I made chocolates. I want to try some because today is Winter Thanksgiving Festival. Okay, see you later. You end up getting the TMNT Collector's Edition. Oh no, I forgot about that. Is it too late? I just spaced it. I've been so busy with this episode. I could have gotten it too. If it's too late, then it's too late. Yeah, pre-orders closed last Sunday. Yeah, I missed it. It's okay though. It's probably for the best. There's I have to upgrade Cooper. So I really should be spending my money on that right now. He's getting... It's getting really hard to operate his mouth. So I'm at the point where I need to upgrade. And that little guy's not cheap. I just threw the feed. Yeah, he's not cheap, so I actually have to get a couple versions of him so that I can have different types of Coopers for different shots. So I really should be spending my money on that. I can't wait to see the new episode, and dang, someone threatened to hack the stream. That's wild, yeah. It was... I went back and... because there was an issue where he was speaking, like, Indonesian, and I think he got frustrated because I couldn't understand what he was saying, but he was speaking English when he, like, came onto the stream, and then just randomly started speaking Indonesian. And I was like, hey, I don't want to ignore you. If you could just, like, translate, I'll respond. And that set him off. But when I went and actually, like, translated what he was saying, it was very obvious that it was a little kid. All of the comments were clearly from a child, so that was my suspicion on the stream too, is that it was just a little kid, and they got really upset when I wasn't, like, responding to their questions, so they, like, threw a temper tantrum and threatened to hack the channel. It was just it was all very random, but it made for some comedy on stream. Because we were all kind of just like, well, that escalated quickly. No, no! You're facing the wrong way. Whew. And we still have that heat wave here, so it is actually really hot right now. I was just, like, trying to not have that loud fan blowing on the mic. So I may have to turn that on in a little bit, but I'm trying really hard not to turn it on, because it's obviously really, really loud. Kids, man. Yeah. Yeah, it was... that was what I assumed was happening at the time, too, because it was clearly not the reaction of an adult. It was a very, very childish reaction to everything, so I was like, I'm just gonna let this go, because I'm pretty sure I'm dealing with like a 6-year-old. You know, kids do weird stuff. And like, Sol and I were talking about it on the stream. Like, when you're kids, you think things are appropriate, or you like your responses to things, you can't really gauge like what the best way to respond is, and you think weird stuff is funny. So it's possible that like the whole thing was just a troll, and the kid found all of that to be really funny. Kids, they're strange little creatures. You guys pick up any new games the last 2 weeks? I did. Only one. I got, and I mentioned this on last Friday's stream too, that I bought Jaws Unleashed, which I thought I owned. I was like very upset about this, that I had been playing Stray, and I was, nope, why are you going outside, Hooves? I was playing Stray, and I was like, I want another game where I can just like play as an animal and just like give in to that. And I was like, Echo the Dolphin obviously is that. And I was like, what other games are like that? So I was like, oh yeah, Jaws Unleashed is made by the same developers that did Defender of the Future. So I was like, I think I own that. Where's that one? And I looked around and I was like, wait, I don't own that? So I bought that. Puerto Rico is going through a heat wave now too. And apparently we're in extreme droughts. Oh, that's not good. I still haven't picked up a new game. Oh. Yeah, this heat wave is just not letting up. It's not as bad. It's not 100 degrees anymore. It's just 90. So it's a little bit better. Picked up Kirby Squeak Squad for the DS. Never heard of it. When I popped it in to play, it was a real treat. I don't think I've played Squeak Squad. I don't think I've played that one. Kind of missed out on a lot of the DS stuff. So unfortunately, I never played that one. I really got to step up my DS game, though. I do not have my DS collection, not including 3DS. My DS collection consists of Chrono Trigger. That's it. That is the one and only game I own on the DS. I have 3DS games, but on the DS I just own Chrono Trigger. Which is good, I guess, because that game's really expensive now. So, you know, is that positive? Oh, and I'm finally upgrading the chicken coop. Yeah, I'm gonna have to check that out. My DS collection is Pokemon Heart and Gold and Pokemon White 2. Yeah, I really gotta like step up my DS game because I don't have many. I mean, I have one. That's it. I had more. Again, that was because the DS was the like handheld that I had at the time I worked at GameStop when I sold all of that stuff. So my entire DS collection got sold off, and I never replenished any of that because when I started rebuilding my collection, I had a 3DS and I was just focused on that for handheld. I have Chrono Trigger for the DS, SNES, and PS1. Oh, the SNES one, that's the one that's worth a lot of money. I have the DS one, and I have the PS1 version, but on the Vita. So I have like the PS1 Classic. Well, if it isn't Cooper, are you out shopping? Is there something you want to buy from us? Oh, I used to own that collection that had Final Fantasy VI and Chrono Trigger on it. I think those were the two that were together. And I remember exactly why I sold it. Because I hated the loading screens in that game. The Chrono Trigger loading screens were ridiculous. So when I was rebuilding my collection, I was like, I am not going to rebuy that version. I'm going to get the DS one, and I'm just going to play that one because it doesn't have that. The version I have is on that dual disc with Final Fantasy. Yeah. That's the one I had, and I sold it. And when I was rebuilding the collection, I was like, no, those loading screens, no, they were atrocious. So I was like, nope, not doing that again. The DS version has the cutscenes, I believe. It added those the like CG cutscenes from what I remember, but it doesn't have the friggin' loading screens you had to deal with. So I was like, this is the one I'm getting. And what's funny is I have a DS, and I have one game for it. I really need to change that though. That's one where like, once I'm able to like go hard collecting again, that's one of my top priorities that I really have to just like focus on getting some DS games. None of the Harvest Moon ones though, except for maybe Harvest Moon DS. Like that one, Harvest Moon DS and Harvest Moon DS Cute, like maybe those ones are okay. I'll do those. I had a good flow going, and then I stopped playing for a few days, and now I'm like, what am I doing? Oh! Here we go. Girl loves her wine. And you see that? We're up to the orange heart. Hello. I don't like how she's all love struck right now. My focus is on my handhelds right now, especially DS and 3DS. Yeah, I gotta get into those. I was very disappointed when I was like, I went to check Vita games because I was like, all right, I gotta actually like buy all the Vita games that I want now because that console is about to become very expensive. Not about to, it's there. The Vita games are now like, they're really expensive. So I'm like, shit, I waited too long. Not like I had a choice, I was broke. So it's not like I could have bought any Vita games. But that's just what happened. That's the life of a collector. Like, oh, now everything's expensive. Guess I'm not buying any of that stuff. Yeah, Soul, I knew that was gonna hurt. I was looking at Tales of Hearts R for Vita, and it was like $80. And that was, I think that was like not complete in box. I think the complete in box one was like 90 or 100. I was like, no. I lucked up on Vita and PSP. I pretty much got everything from GameStop when they were clearing them out, and I also have a lot from Limited Run. I have most of my Vita collection is Limited Run. And I got a bunch of... In fact, I think all of my PSP games came from GameStop when they were like just selling off all of their PSP stuff. So I got a bunch of that stuff for like under $10. And I was attempting to do that with the Vita, but it just like I had to prioritize things, and I was like, I gotta focus on... I forget what I was focused on at the time, but it was Super Nintendo. So I was like, I can't really buy a lot of Vita stuff right now. I'll have to come back to that. And now it's getting expensive. I guess I'll have to stick to retro games on the PS Store. And that, I don't know how much longer that's going to last. So I think because they were going to close it, and then fans pressured them into not closing it. And yes, I did bring my 3 eggs in. But I do have to like buy everything I want from the PS Store for the Vita soon, because I have a feeling that's going away. The thing is, like, as a college professor, my my income is very precarious. I never know whether I'm gonna be poor for a year or whether I'm gonna have enough money that I can like afford to buy games. It changes from semester to semester. So there was just a long stint there where I just didn't have enough money to buy any games. And when I did, it was like one at a time. So I actually got a lot of stuff that is now really expensive, and I'm glad I bought it when I did, but it's just a lot less than I would have if I wasn't broke. I guess I'll have to stick to... Oh, yeah, I read that. It's funny how Sony got bullied into keeping the store up longer, but Nintendo will obviously not. No, Nintendo never listens to fan backlash. Nintendo does not care what the fans have to say. Nintendo's going to do what Nintendo's going to do, and its fans have no ability to pressure Nintendo to do anything. Look at the Paper Mario series, for an example. Fans of Paper Mario have hated every Paper Mario game that's come out since, pretty much since Super Paper Mario. And Nintendo's like, we're going to still continue to make these games completely different than what the fans are asking for. We just don't really give a shit. Nintendo does not care what its fans have to say. And part of me, like, kind of respects that. They're like, we're going to do what we think is right, and, like, chances are you all are going to love it, but if you hate it, whatevs. Because most of the time Nintendo gets it right. But there's a lot of stuff. Like they're closing the Wii U and 3DS eShops. Like, those were way better than the Switch's eShop. So I would like that to stick around because there's games on there that you can't get anywhere else. But Nintendo doesn't care. Like, Sony got pressured. Sony was going to close the Vita store and the PS3 store. Fans got really mad about it, so Sony was like, no, never mind. We'll keep them open. Nintendo says we're going to close the Wii U and 3DS stores. Fans rightfully freaked out about that. Nintendo's like, yeah, we're still doing it. Don't care. Gotta love Nintendo. Get unstuck, buddy. Alright, let's focus and let's get some stuff done today. I noticed some of the Harvest Moon Story of Seasons games, some of those have started to go up in price. And I was very surprised by that. Thankfully, I own basically all of them, so I'm not really worried about it, but some of them are like... I mean, the first one, that one's always been really expensive, but... Trio of Towns on the 3DS, like, that's like a $75 game now, and I'm like, what? Why? This one like only came out a couple years ago. It's not even that old. Why is this one so expensive? But it is, and like A Wonderful Life is getting up there. It sucks that those eShops are going away when they have better options for playing retro games. The library is limited, sure, but it's better than... Yeah, the Switch Online is atrocious. I was just watching a video just the other day of someone like reviewing the Nintendo eShop and pointing out like how awful it is. You can't really navigate it. You basically just have to rely on search. And if you're trying to like discover new games, the eShop is terrible. You're not going to discover anything with that. And there is no virtual console to speak of, other than like if you have Nintendo Online. Oops. But yeah, it's just not. It's terrible. But the Wii U shop and the 3DS shop, those were good. But those are going away. Not gonna have those anymore. Nintendo was like, nah, never mind. We don't want to sell you our old catalog of games. You don't need any of these retro games anymore. Let's get rid of these. If you want them so bad, you can sign up for the subscription service and we'll give you some sometimes. But Stray has been great. I guess I'll have to accidentally become a pirate. It's funny that, like, that's becoming a big thing again. It had gone away for a while. Like, all the different streaming services and all the different, like, console virtual stores had like provided an option so that people who were looking to like play older games or like watch older movies like had a way of doing that legally. And now all of a sudden all of those companies are like, no, never mind, we don't want to do that anymore. We don't want to make it convenient for you. So now piracy's coming back in a big way. Like, yeah, what'd you think was gonna happen? What sucks though is Nintendo, like, while they're closing down all of their eShops, they're also like cracking down on all the ROM distributors. Like, Nintendo, if you're gonna be such an asshole about emulating games, you could at least provide us an option so that we could pay you for those games. But no, Nintendo just doesn't want you to play their old games. Where are these girls to bring me chocolates? Bring me chocolates. I don't want to just like sit around the farm, but the stuff they do. Oh wait, Nintendo wants to have their cake and eat it too. Yeah, exactly. They want to like not have their eShops up and running anymore, but also like not have anybody else have access to them. Like, they don't want you to have access to their games unless they give you access to it, and then they also don't want to give you access to it. The stuff they do with OSTs on YouTube is criminal. I know, anytime I'm like, the thing that's really fucking sucks is anytime I'm doing anything with a Nintendo game, I have to be very careful because Nintendo is like really strict about their video game IP. So I'm like, shit, don't use Nintendo stuff. It's made it so that like on Gameplay Fowl, I'm very, very reticent to do a Nintendo game because they will crack down on stuff. They're a lot more lenient than they used to be, but the OST stuff, they don't like you using their music. But I'll sneak stuff in anyways. Like in the Echo the Dolphin episode, I snuck in a couple of Earthbound songs. If it's short enough, they won't catch it. This is the only thing this guy ever has to say. I like everyone in the village except Kai. He just really wants you to know he does not like Kai. But for real, Rick, you need to like tone that shit down. Get over it. I don't know. I'm just gonna go hang out on my farm because I want to see if anybody will bring me chocolates. I have more than one girl in blue right now. Where are my chocolates at? Rick's controlling. He is. He's very controlling over his sister, and that's why he hates Kai so much. It's also why Karen chose me over him. Really? Nobody? I mean, I got Karen at too high of a heart level, so she won't bring me chocolates. They have to be on blue or green to give you a chocolate. But I have, like, Popori's on blue, and I think Ellie is on blue. So, why ain't they bringing me chocolate? I'm just going to eat this one. I'm just going to eat that. And go to bed. Thanks for nothing. It's okay, buddy. It's a thunderstorm, or not a thunderstorm, a snowstorm tomorrow. Just gonna double check. I'm pretty sure all my animals are inside, but let's just verify. God damn it, I fucking hate Kai. Can you tell how much I hate Kai? Let me rant about how much I despise him. That is accurate. Good morning and good evening. It's both. Evening to us. Morning to you, Rico. We were just talking about how much Rick wants us to know that he hates Kai. Only thing the guy ever says. I like everyone in this village except Kai. We got it, Rick. Ooh. I don't want to put that big fan on because it's so loud, but it's getting really hot in here. I'm sweating. I'm like excited for people to see the Echo the Dolphin episode when it comes out tomorrow. But the style I went with for this episode is not one that I know if I'm gonna do again. I'm hoping people like it, but I don't know. I don't know how I feel about it. And it sucks because I love Echo the Dolphin so much, and I really, really wanted to love this episode, but yeah. It's so I don't want it to sound like it's bad. It's that I just don't like the formula of the episode. Like, I don't like the way I went about it. I wanted to just focus more on gameplay and like put more of the focus on the game, because I know Echo is a series that has a very loyal, dedicated fan base. So I didn't want to take away from that. So there's just a lot of me and Cooper just playing Echo. And that, to me, I was like, I don't like, it's kind of taken away from the sitcom feel of it. So Rick loves Kai. He just hides it. I think they do warm up to each other. Like, if you do the right series of dialogue, they do warm up to one another. At least I remember that happening at least once. I've left the dog out during a storm once. You lose a lot of heart levels with the dog if you leave him out during a storm. Okay, I thought I missed the festival. It was just the chocolate thing, and I only got one thing of chocolates. I think mostly because I just wasn't at home when I should have been. Okay, that's that day's over. is getting really hot in here. I was standing on the dog. That's what he gets for peeing all over my stuff, though. More snow tomorrow. What's the weather like today, though? Can I bring the dog outside? You good on... Good with the eggs now? Thanks for your help with the eggs. This is a thank you gift. Oh, what do I get as a gift? Hell yeah. Rick and Duke are jealous of Kai because he is popular with the girls. Yep. There is an event someday when the villagers are... Yeah, we had that event earlier on. And Rick and Duke just like teamed up against Kai. And I came to Kai's aid. No, chocolate day was yesterday. I got my chocolates yesterday. Today she just brought me a present for giving her all those eggs. Wow, it is hot. Oh, look! I got the big chicken coop. I could go for some chocolate right now. Now look how many chickens I can have. I'll have all the chickens. Let's load up. Should I... You know what I have not been doing that I said I was going to do? I said that I was going to befriend more of the harvest sprites so that I can hire them to help take care of my animals, and I have not been doing that. So I got to get on that. So I got to do that, and I got to go talk to the harvest sprites, make them like me more. But now I want to go talk to Gots and see what I can upgrade next. So I might have to go chop some wood, because I think I'm going to need some lumber. There, Mulina. I always pass it. Stand by at ranch for more chocolate, useful for making cakes as ingredients. It's a little bit annoying that we can't buy chocolate at the supermarket, so this become a rare find item. Oh, too bad I ate my chocolate. I ate my chocolate. I got one piece and I ate it. But I was worried I was going to oversleep again. Wait. Oh. Because I couldn't feed them yesterday because of the storm. So my cow's mad at me now, so he's not going to produce, or she's not going to produce milk. It's super hot. Who'd win in a fight, the Zerks from Stray or the Trilobites from Echo? Trilobites. All of those Echo enemies, they just don't screw around. Good boy. But I gotta go outside now. Alright. What do we got? Maybe we'll go do some mining, but I gotta... What time is GOTS open? I want to see when I can upgrade again. Because I want to upgrade the house. Karen will not marry me until I have a bigger house. What time is this friggin' guy open? Where's the axe? Come on. Alright, where's... Wait a minute, where's my axe? Where the hell's my axe? Did I not... Oh, I did the thing. I did the thing. I did the thing. Remember I said I was going to end up doing that. I was like, I'm going to end up leaving my axe at Cybara's for longer than 3 days. And I just did it. So let's grab. Get my wine. Well, if it isn't Cooper, are you out shopping? Is there something you want to buy from us? Wine, lady. Oh, that's... I gotta remember to tweet at Ed Annunziata, the creator of Echo the Dolphin. Because when I was, like, first working on the episode, I tweeted at him and I was like... my goal with the Echo the Dolphin episode is to get him to tell me he's proud of me. Because if I can't get my real dad to say it, I'm going to get someone from my childhood who was a big inspiration to say it. And he was like... he, like, replied to it. I forget what he said, but... he said something jokingly, and I was like, alright, he's in. I got to get him to watch this episode. No, that's right. I gotta wait. Ah, shit. It's like a long ways away. I can be doing something with this time. I really need to get the footage of this so I can start working on this episode. This is taking forever. I knew this game was going to be a long task. Yeah, it was a waste of time. When we started, I knew that this one was going to take a long time. So now that I have some free time, I can fast forward through a bunch of this. Did you know brushing cow and sheep won't raise any affection on them, so it's a little bit of a waste of time and stamina, just reminder, but it's not forbidden. I just like doing it because I get the little heart, and it's part of the role play. That I'm a good little farmer that takes care of his sheep and cows. Yeah, look at that axe. I need to upgrade more, but I can't upgrade my hammer yet because I haven't been using that at all. Do I need stones to upgrade the house? Let's find out. We're going to check in with GOTS and find out what I need to upgrade my house. Hopefully the house is the next option and not the barn. He might not be open on Sundays. Didn't mean anything by what? you are home, weirdo. How does this guy not remember me? Every time I come and talk to him, he's like, oh, who are you? Dude, you know me. Oops. It is his free day. I figured that. That's alright. We'll just come back tomorrow. Ugh, so much easier. Two hits. I counted it before. It was 6. We used to have to do 6 hits to break one of these. Now it's just 2. Oops. Didn't mean to do that. Alright, I should probably hit the mine so that I have something I can sell today. I mean, we sold a bunch of eggs. So I've always got that to rely on now, that I've got a ton of eggs to sell every day. But let's get some stuff from the mine. Get out of here. I never want that. Now we're talking. Maybe Lewis has Alzheimer's. Maybe that's what it is. That, you could be right about that. The creator of this, his name is slipping my mind right now. But he modeled this game after like the small Japanese town that he grew up in. So a lot of the people, like a lot of the characters, are also modeled on real people that he knew. So it's very possible that Lewis is just someone that he knew that had Alzheimer's. I don't want to push myself too much. No, I didn't want to do that. Get out of here. Alright, that's where I'm going to have to stop. What do we got for... I got a long way to go with the hammer. Hopefully, I don't need stones to upgrade the house. I know I do at a certain point, but I don't know if the first upgrade requires it. It probably does. So I'm probably going to need to start using that hammer to get some stones. Can't see Karen until later tonight. Oh, let's go talk to the harvest sprites. Still got to do that. I feel bad for Lewis. Poor guy's got Alzheimer's. He actually doesn't remember me at all. I have to keep reintroducing myself to him. Focused. Gotta go talk to the Harvest Sprites. I keep forgetting about them. Hey, what the heck? What the heck? What's going on here? That was weird. It wouldn't let me open the door for a second. We'll go around in a circle. I really should be bringing them presents, but I'm not going to remember to do that. So as long as I can remember to come talk to them, we'll be good. Because my heart level is still going up with them. In honor of Shark Week, I am here to complain about the fact that there's no mainstream shark game that isn't about the shark killing people. Huh. The two that immediately came to mind when you said that there are no shark games were two that are just about the shark killing people. It was Jaws Unleashed and Maneater. Yep, that's true. In honor of Shark Week, let me introduce you to two unused assets that didn't make it into the Echo the Dolphin episode. Hold on. So I had written a scene where I needed these, and then I ended up not going with it, but I had these two guys. I needed other puppets. So I got a dolphin and a shark that were going to be part of that episode, but then it ended up just not happening. So these were everything's reversed here. So we got this weird faced dolphin and this hilarious looking shark. But I ended up not using them. So now I just have these things and they never even made it into the episode. Maybe they'll get used somewhere in the future, but for now I just have these cool puppets. You would be surprised how often that happens, that I like write scenes and I like buy the stuff to do the scene and then end up cutting it. And like I got this dolphin specifically because of its weird creepy face. And like I really, really wanted this for something that's in the Echo the Dolphin episode, but I had to cut it. Because that episode's already all over the place with its story, because there were so many times that I had to like reshoot stuff. As I told you, that like I was just like so drained and like didn't have the motivation. So when I would rewatch it, I was like, oh, this isn't working. I got to reshoot something to give it that energy again. So stuff kept getting like changed around. And I ended up like having to sacrifice the scene with those puppets. You're nice, not like my brother. Yeah, your brother's an asshole. But yeah. There's also a polar bear puppet too that came with that. So many companies can't get dolphins right. It's weird. The only decent dolphin figures from Japan, and they're expensive. Jimmy got me a little dolphin statue. He gave it to me as like an award for beating the Echo games. Mostly for beating the first Echo on stream, because he couldn't believe how difficult that game was. So he's like, you deserve an award for this. So he got me this little like dolphin statuette that actually looks like an award. So I was very pleased about that. Hey Jamie, welcome back. And no, it also doesn't look very good. That was the other thing I was going to say, Soul. It also looks goofy. But I kind of love that. I love how like horrifying this dolphin looks. That's like, I got it because it looks so horrifying. And I just had this like really cool idea for how I was going to use it. And the character still made it into the episode. I just didn't use a puppet. And by the way, voicing that character, you'll know exactly which one I'm talking about. But voicing that character killed my voice for the next 2 days after that. I like everyone in the village except Kai. And he's so extra about it. Like, he there's no subtlety there. It's like, oh, God, I hate Kai so much. Like, dude, chill. It's going to be okay. Like, where is Kai? Is he in the room with us right now, Rick? Do you see Kai right now? I'm just gonna chill right here until Karen comes out, because I got nothing better to do. So I'll just wait. Just gonna stand here and wait for Karen to show up. It's just an hour. Just there's nothing else I can do. If I go into the mine, I'm too tired, so I'll end up just oversleeping. Same would go for like trying to chop wood or breaking rocks. So there's not really anything I can do right now. I just have to wait. And Karen doesn't come into the bar until about 7:30. So we're just going to sit here and we're going to wait for her to show up. He's just going to take a nap in the snow. There she is. Standing outside someone's house for an hour. Totally not creepy. I don't see any red flags. It's outside a bar too, which is even worse. Just hanging out outside the bar waiting for people to show up. I'm pretty sure if you did this in real life, they'd kick you out. You go to a bar and bring alcohol with you to give to somebody. Pretty sure they'd kick you out for that. Like, you can't do that. You gotta buy the drinks here. Capitalism, bitch. This guy. The only time he's not freaking out about Kai is when he's at the bar. So when he's drunk, he's a bit more chill. Maybe because I don't act like a girl. You ever explore those feelings, Anne? Just saying. Maybe sit with that. Think about it. I'm glad the local liquor tastes so good. I can go to the bar every night. Now he's gonna tell me how he's proud of Gray or whatever. Now he's finally begun to apply himself. Yep, every time. You've told me that about 1,000 times now, Saibara. And now I'm apparently going to be a wise ass to this guy. Yep, he still hates the country. Yep, got it. And you're going to tell me you're going to leave, but you're not. Yeah. A non-binary trans radar has been activated. Yeah. And we'll set that off. My dad's always scolding me for not acting like a girl. Bring, bring, bring. But, you know, this is a small rural town. People might be closed-minded here, so Anne might just need to, like, get out. You know, get away from these small townsfolk and just explore those inner feelings. Come on over to Olive Town. I say that because in Story of Seasons, Pioneers of Olive Town, that was the first game where you could not only like marry someone of the same gender, but you can like choose your gender, and you can choose your pronouns. So they are very open to that over in Olive Town, and so maybe you just need to go over there. My internet is not working. Well, that sucks. The internet's not working. I'm somewhat worried that I might lose power at some point because there's a thunderstorm outside, but I typically don't, so I'm not too worried about it. But if for any reason like the stream just cuts out, I lost power. So that's why. If you're like, wait, what just happened? That's what happened. I'm not super worried about it, but there is like a maybe like a 5-10% chance that could happen. Harvest Moon is based. It took him a long time, Soul, to get to that point where, because for a long time they wouldn't even let you marry someone of the same gender. They did this weird best friends system at a certain point where instead of romancing a marriage candidate and getting married, you could choose instead to have a best friend that you live with and raise a kid together with. So you could go through all the same romance options with someone of the same gender, but instead of getting married, you'd just become best friends. And I was always like, what is this fucking pussyfoot nonsense? What the fuck? Just go in. Like, clearly they're gay. Just let them be gay. You don't have to do this weird best friend stuff. But then when they brought in the like letting you choose your gender, I was like, all right, now they're getting it. Story of Seasons is for everyone. Best friends, wink, wink. I did. So one thing that I did love about that system is I would always make a female main character, and then like romance or befriend, like become best friends with one of the like female love interests. And I would always make my farm that farm that you always hear, like your aunt and her best friend that live on the farm together, right? Like that's how they used to like refer to lesbian couples, like back in the 90s, before the people were like really comfortable with being out. So I'd always make my characters were those two aunts. They're your aunt who lives on the farm with her best friend. That was the character I'd always make. Uh-oh. Did I not feed my chickens yesterday? I don't think I did. I think I forgot to feed my chickens yesterday. Oops. Sorry, guys. So sorry, chickens. Nah, I'm still good with them, though. I might have lost a heart with each one. I was really annoyed by that best friend system, but I did make the most of it. Now it's just like straight up like you can make whatever character you want and you can romance whoever the hell you want. There, Babs. You look happy today. Milk. Oh, by the way, I got a video to recommend to the Harvest Moon fans out there. There's a series on YouTube called What's Happening. Or What Happened. What Happened. Not What's Happened. It's called What Happened. It's by Matt McMuscles. And it's all just about like crazy development stories. Like development from hell type stories. And he did one on the really complicated history of Harvest Moon. And why it has the like confusing naming convention now where there's Harvest Moon and then there's Story of Seasons. I've talked about it on stream. It's that the developers of Harvest Moon, Marvelous, they were a Japanese company, and Natsume was just the American publishers who did the distribution of the game in the United States. In North America. And the game's not actually called Harvest Moon in Japan. It's called Ranch Story. Or however you say that in Japanese. But in North America, it was called Harvest Moon, and Natsume owned the name Harvest Moon. So when Marvelous got their own publishing house, they no longer needed Natsume. So Natsume retained the rights to the name Harvest Moon, so they continued making games called Harvest Moon, but they're not Harvest Moon. And Marvelous now had to change the name to Story of Seasons. Yeah, they have like 3 different names. So yeah, so that video that Matt McMuscles did is called What Happened, and it's about Harvest Moon. I think it's just called Harvest Moon What Happened, or What Happened Harvest Moon. Check that video out, because it's such a great breakdown of the history of how all of that happened. Because it's just so ridiculous. And like, I guess technically, like Natsume does still work with Marvelous. So like the Harvest Moon series is still part of the same company. It's just not the same series. It's a totally different series now, but it's still called Harvest Moon. But then the series that is Harvest Moon is now called Story of Seasons, except for the Japanese version, which has just always been called Ranch Story. Natsume Harvest Moon games suck. At least the ones yeah. There's one that I think is decent, and that's the newest one, Harvest Moon One World. It's not great. It's definitely not on the level of any of the other Harvest Moon games, like the real Harvest Moon games. It's not on the level with Story of Seasons or any of the older Natsume Harvest Moons. But it's way better than the other attempts that they did at the series. And it's probably better than some of the DS Harvest Moon games. It's just like a unique new take on a farm sim. Light of Hope was free. Oh, that game was so bad. It was like a bad mobile game that they tried to release on console. It was so bad. Oh man, that game was awful. What was the one? I think it. Oh man, I can't remember the names of them now. Skytree Village. Is that what it was called? Yeah, Skytree Village. That one was stupid. Those games were just awful. I remember getting the first one that was when the split happened, because I didn't know that happened. I just saw that there was a new Harvest Moon game. I got my new Harvest Moon, and I was like, what is this crap? It was awful. It was like an attempt at being more of like a Minecraft type of game. It was so bad. Imagine calling a bad game Light of Hope. He makes a joke about that in the What Happened episode. He's like, ironically, it left fans with no hope. It was awful. Oh man. And now the Harvest Moon name is like tarnished from that series. So now most people have caught on that like Story of Seasons is the good farm sim, but there's still a lot of people that don't. They think Harvest Moon just got bad. And now there's Stardew Valley and there's Story of Seasons, and a lot of people don't know that Story of Seasons is Harvest Moon. And the thing calling itself Harvest Moon is just some crappy like knockoff. Yeah, Rick, we know. Just chill, buddy. I am going to buy some chicken feed, because I have so many chickens now. Don't. My Adobe Creative Cloud's trying to update right now, and that could disrupt the stream. Yeah, let's do 40. But Harvest Moon One World, they figured out a way of making a farm sim that still has the like romance mechanic in it that isn't really trying to be like the old Harvest Moons. They're actually trying to do something new, but sticking to what worked before. So it's still not great. It's a very mid game, but it's much better than whatever that other crap was they were trying to do. Hey, what's up? Yeah, got that. Do I have enough wood? No! Oh, no, I didn't mean to say that. Guess I better chop some wood. Yeah, no. I can't. Obviously, I can't right now, Gots. I could buy lumber, but... Guy doesn't remember me. I could buy the lumber, but I'm just gonna chop it because I have that upgraded axe now. Hashtag Woodgate. Stardew Valley is good though. If you've never played Stardew Valley, that's a really good. That's one of the best Harvest Moon games. It's not. I like Stardew Valley, but I find it to be too much. Like that game gets way too ridiculous with the stuff that you can do in it. Like I like how reined in the Story of Seasons games are. That they're not too ridiculous. Like you can't have like a diamond mine. Or you can't farm diamonds. Like that's not. Like you can do really weird, extreme stuff in Stardew Valley. They kept it reasonable in all the Harvest Moon Story of Seasons games. Absolutely love Stardew Valley. I mean, I don't dislike Stardew Valley. Like I love Stardew Valley. I just like. You can go like really extreme in those games and do like really crazy stuff. So like that's a fun novelty, but I like how like games like this kind of like keep it more grounded, but still allow for some like I guess magical realism. But, like, don't get me wrong. I own Stardew Valley on multiple consoles. I own it on Steam on the PC. I own it on the Switch. I have the PS4 version. Believe me, I love Stardew Valley. It's just when I'm ranking Harvest Moon games. Yeah, that one I don't put it up there with this one. Sometimes, you know, just gotta keep it simple. Although I guess if you like the SNES Harvest Moon, Stardew Valley like mostly modeled itself after that one. Which is not a bad thing, because that game's excellent. And I do own that one. Light blue is the best, bottom. Now that I'm thinking about Stardew Valley, I kind of want to play it. I can't buy... Let's go chop some wood. Yeah, I'm just going to chop some wood. I don't know why I just did all of that. I should have just been chopping wood. No, only 2. I should have checked to see how much lumber I have. I think that's what I meant to do, but I got distracted. Dude, chill. Let's see. How much lumber was that? Was that 370? I don't know how much I had to begin with. Fuck. Too late. Oh, it's 4. Yeah, it's right. Too late. Damn it. Alright, let's see how much lumber I have. Because then maybe tomorrow we can start the house upgrade. Let's have a look. Nope, nope, not you. I got dizzy for a second. Ooh, I got some work to do. I thought I had significantly more than that. Okay, we got a lot of work to do now. Ah, damn it. I'm gonna stop a little bit here. D-Media, have you been playing any of Innocent Life? After we got off that stream the other day, I actually started playing Innocent Life on the PSP. I didn't make it very far. I just started the new farm. Or I went to the that tutorial part. And I was like, oh, that's right. This one has this stupid thing I don't want to do. I love that game. It has that weird tutorial at the beginning where you do a simulated farm. And I made it to that and I was like, I don't really feel like doing that right now. But I did immediately start playing it because I actually really enjoy that game a lot. It's futuristic. It throws me off, but I'm enjoying it very much. Yeah, it's very different from any of the other Harvest Moons because of the sci-fi, like futuristic elements, but it's a serious hidden gem. It just went so under everyone's radar. I think because what happened was Harvest Moon fans weren't really playing PS2, right? The good Harvest Moon was on GameCube, and the series was turning towards handheld after that. The two Harvest Moons that were on PS2 were not great. It was Save the Homeland and the really horrible port of A Wonderful Life. So most Harvest Moon fans were not really PS2 fans. They weren't really playing PS2 games. So Innocent Life just was not. It was on PSP first, but when they ported it to the PS2, it was just that was the wrong move. Should have put that shit on the Wii. Or on the DS. Another snowstorm. I had to wait to see if it was snowing. Because I was like, wait, can I let the dog out today? No, not when it's snowing. I'm like tempted to get another chicken, but soon they are going to get difficult to manage on my own. I have a decent amount of money right now, so I really just want to focus on like house upgrades and whatnot. Honestly, I'm like, I just don't really have another name for a chicken right now. So I'm going to wait to get another chicken when I come up with another funny name. No, I did it again. I always pass it. Every time I'm looking for a tool, I always pass it at least once and have to go through everything again. That's one of those things about this series that I'm glad they finally upgraded. That you can cycle in both directions, so if I pass something I can go back to it. I name all my chickens after different ways to cook or prepare eggs. That's a good one. Name idea, Cluck Raptor. I actually like Cluck Raptor, that's a good one. Cluck Raptor is actually a really good name. Alright, maybe I will get another chicken now, because I like Cluck Raptor. And Seitan is still another one. I always, because I used to do like different ways to cook chicken, but ever since I've been vegan, I switched to like vegan options. So like Tofu, and soy nugget, and seitan. And Zelda characters were a thing I did for a while too. Like I would always name at least one of my chickens Medley. Pause. What was I just going to do? Okay. Sometimes I have to do that with my ADHD. I gotta stop and be like, wait, what was I just doing? I need to buy wine for Karen, but first I want to go chop some wood, kill some time. You're like my twin, but the male version. The more I sit in these live streams and talk to you, the more I realize. The more I realize we have in common. Oh. Oh yeah, because of the vegan thing too. Oh no. And naming a chicken Medley, I feel like you got to do that. The little bird girl from Wind Waker, of course you're gonna name a chicken that. Alright, chopped some wood. Wait, doesn't it tell me in my menu? Does it tell me in the menu? 183. Okay, we can just check that menu. That's moving a bit slow. I need to get wood a lot faster than that. How much does he charge for lumber? Because I might just buy a bunch. Because I have way more than I need for the house upgrade. I'm actually getting lightheaded. It's so hot in here. Where's my water? For a second there, I was just like, I feel like I'm going to pass out. If I had a chicken, I'd probably name them after a dinosaur. I believe, if I remember correctly, that chickens are one of the closest living descendants of the T-Rex. So, maybe I'll name a chicken Rexy. Cooper would name a chicken. Cooper loves dinosaurs, so maybe he'd do that. Oh, it's Tuesday. Like, what the hell? Why are you not letting me in? I'm in good with the family, but not that good. They're not going to let me in on days when they're closed. Alright, let's talk to these harvest sprites. Which game had the best harvest sprites? This is something that I've never been able to like decide. I find these harvest sprites to be the most useful. Right? Like these harvest sprites actually have a purpose and you can actually like really take advantage of these guys. But they're not as interesting, like character-wise. Harvest Moon: A Wonderful Life had the ones where you had to eat the mushroom and then you could see the harvest sprites, so they made it more overt that there was like a drug trip when you were seeing them, so I kind of liked that. And they had little personalities, so I liked them. as much as I didn't like Save the Homeland, I think that one had really interesting harvest sprites. It was just the 3, and they were like a trio, and each of them had their own personalities. And they were like your little buddies. And there's the relationship between the main character and the one little harvest sprite that he sees in Animal Parade is actually pretty adorable, so I don't know, maybe that one. But this is why I have a hard time. So which Harvest Moon had the best harvest sprites? This is a debate for the ages. Gotta get high on shrooms just to get it in place. Well, that's the thing. In that one, they don't really work for you. They're just like, they can like give you tips, and they help you out in other ways. But they're just these little like drug trip gremlins that you see in the middle of the woods. We definitely got to play that one on stream, because that is, you have to go in the woods, you go up to this big tree, and you eat a mushroom, and then he kind of goes, woo, and then he wakes up inside the tree, and he talks to these little men. I don't know, because that's pretty great. So that's why I'm like, that alone makes those harvest sprites some of my favorites. But I don't know, because those ones aren't really useful. It's just that aspect of them is just really cool. I should check to see how much I get from these tree stumps. So, not a lot. Oh my god, 195. Six. How much does he charge for the lumber? Get out of my face, bro. Let's see. Let's see how much he charges. Nope. That's too much. Because it, just to show how much it would end up being, I need 170 pieces of lumber. Okay. 170. That would cost me 8,500. Now, granted, I could swing that, but there's like other stuff I need to buy. So we're gonna say no. I'm gonna just chop the wood and do it that way. 6 at a time is not that bad. Like, how many are at now? Yeah, 213. That's not bad. So we need over 100 more. However many that is. 6 at a time. Should only take us a few days. I didn't even hit that. Going into the mine. Oh, calm it down, dude. How many power berries do I get from this mine? Because I already got one. Is it 2? I think there's 2 in this one. There's one behind it. We got that one. Oh, there's the fishing one, too. Shoot, I gotta do that. No, he's getting too tired. I've been oversleeping the last couple of days, so I don't know if I should push him again. Damn it. I was gonna say, did I give Karen her wine today? Alright, let's go drop off all this stuff I just found. Make sure not to throw it at her. I'll try. No guarantees, though. That was it? That's all I had? Ugh. That was actually pretty hilarious, the way that all went down, too, because her reaction to it, too, was like, oh my god. And, like, that wasn't actually what she was reacting to, but it was so perfect that her line of dialogue after that was like, you scared me. Like, sorry, Karen. Did I can never remember if I tended to my horse or not. Damn it, get back inside. Can't be outside in the snow like that. I wasn't facing him. Yeah, I did. Okay, we're good. If I can do this thing with Karen real quick, we can squeeze in one more day. We should be good. I'm just not going to talk to the other villagers in the bar. I'm just going to talk to Karen, give her her wine, head back and go to bed. Ooh. Oh, I am getting tired though. Yeah, these Thursday streams go by fast. The Friday ones are substantial, but Thursday just feels like it flies by. Although there's something about the way these games are designed that make time go by faster, because you're so focused on like doing all of the tasks within the day of the game that it makes real life time feel like it's going by faster. Alright, Karen. Got you your daily wine. This is probably not a healthy relationship, that I'm just feeding her alcohol every day. Clearly she has a problem. And I am enabling her. It is going to lead to a troublesome marriage. Alright, I think that's good for today. Alright, one more day. Yeah, we got time. Thursday streams. You're too slow. Way past cool. Sonic's the name. Speeds my game. Yep. Sonic Day. Look at this friggin' shark. Look at this thing. This thing is so difficult to puppet because I have to get my fingers in like this to do it. Alright. That's good. The next day will be the day that we count. I forgot today was a snowstorm. Alright, going to bed again. Ooh, these glasses have all kinds of smudges all over them right now. Because I've been sweating all over them. I'm going to just take these off because I can't really see out of them right now. Alright, so this day will be the last day of tonight's stream. I keep forgetting that this is really loud. But I lost my headphones that I had been wearing. I actually don't know what happened to them. It just snows every day in winter. Oh wait, I can let the dog out today. Oh, now my head hurts. Nothing like that migraine I had last Friday, though. That was the worst. I can't believe I streamed for 3 hours with that migraine. It was so bad. As soon as I got off stream, I just went to bed. Just passed right out. It was awful. Now that we got different names, we're gonna have some chickens. All right. Got 2 new chickens on the way. What the hell is that? I am gonna just go ahead and turn this brightness down because my eyes are really hurting right now. Oh yeah, that's way better. Yeah, okay, we're better now. Come on. Ah, that's right. My cow's not going to give me milk because there was a snowstorm yesterday, so I couldn't feed him. Her. I keep doing that. Oops. That's what you don't ever want to do. Sorry about that, hooves. Transcow confirmed. That's what it is. I'm not misgendering the cow. I'm using the cow's preferred pronouns. I thought I was gonna hit Ann with the axe. No, but I am gonna hit Papori. Oh boy. Mom tends to the store and my brother takes care of the chickens. Dad must trust my brother a lot because he didn't teach me anything. That is so messed up. Oh, Cooper, you came too? I worded that like a question, but she didn't actually say it as a question. That was a statement. You came too. Yep. Yeah, I did. Thank you for pointing that out. Alright, let's go by... What day is it? Thursday, okay. So I will go buy the wine. My eyes hurt. Maybe I should put these back on. They're all fogged up right now because it's so hot. So it's not really much better. Yeah, no, this is not helping at all. Yep, thank you. Do 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 do. Let's give Karen her wine. And we'll go talk to some harvest sprites. What's up, bro? Do, 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 do. Oh, she's still outside. That's right. It's too early, so she's standing outside right now. I was really worried I was going to throw it at her, because this is where it happened last time. So I was like, alright, let's make sure we're in position, and I don't throw it at her. This is what she said last time. I threw it at her and she said that. Hey. Hi. Ah. Okay. Did that. Alright, let's head up into the mountain. We're gonna go chop some wood. Eventually, we're gonna get to the point where once I'm married and I've got all the like upgrades and stuff, then my focus will be on just like being everybody's best friend in town. Because I've been kind of neglecting the friendship aspect of this game. Just kind of like ignoring a lot of people. But I'm focusing on like a core group of people right now, and Karen being the like main focus. Once I've gotten all the house upgrades and like Karen and I are married and we have a kid, then I don't have to focus on as much, so I can just make my focus like tending to my farm and building up friendships. I don't know why I just ran away from that. Let's see where we're at after this. Yeah, we're actually making good time. We're fine. I'll be able to upgrade the house before the end of the winter. Dope. It is getting close to the point, though, where I'm just going to need this footage so that I can film this episode. So I'd really like to finish the game on stream so that you can see all the, like, key, like, cutscenes and stuff. But a point is going to come where I'm just going to need this footage. And I'm not going to have time to spend just playing it on stream. So we're not at that point yet. I still have a little bit of time before I have to start filming this, but I mean, we're still in year 1. And there's 3 of these years we got to get through. Right there. Thank you. Ooh, he's getting tired. Where we at? Okay. No. Yes. No. Never that. Oh, we're good. Okay. Now I got lots of stuff to sell today. I'm actually really hungry. And those vegan pizza rolls were pretty much the only thing I had left to eat. Other than spicy pickles. It's the only other thing I got to eat right now. Guess I'm going to be eating a bunch of those. Why am I doing this? What? I'm being silly right now. Yeah, screw it. Doesn't matter. I'm hungry too. Yeah, I'm really hungry. For some reason, I always get hungry on stream now. That never used to be a thing. It started when we were playing Link's Awakening. I would just randomly get hungry towards like 3/4 into every stream. Be like, damn it, now I gotta go eat something. Probably just gonna go to bed. Let me just make sure I did everything I need to do. And then we can just go to bed. Fed. What do they have for fodder? Oh, they're good. What about the horse? I never remember if I tended to my horse or not. I never ever remember. Yep, good. Alright. And I know we fed the chickens because I put 2 of them in the incubators. And now that I said that, I actually want to check to see that I actually gave the other chickens food. Because I don't quite recall doing that. Yeah, we're good. We're good. Alright. Bed. Come on. And just want to make sure everything saves. Alright, so that will do it for tonight. Don't forget, folks, the latest episode of Gameplay Fowl will be out tomorrow morning, so be on the lookout for that. Usually that's like around 9, 10 in the morning, Eastern Standard Time. I don't want to put it out in the middle of the night because then that's going to get basically no viewership. So I want to like put it out tomorrow morning. So be on the lookout for that. It's the Echo the Dolphin episode. You got a sneak peek of it already, but you'll get to see the full episode tomorrow. So make sure to watch that. Let me know what y'all think. But I got to get some sleep now. I'm also hungry, so I got to go eat some spicy pickles. Then I'm going to go to bed. But thank you all for coming out tonight. We will resume tomorrow at 8 Eastern. And also, again, don't forget, watch the Echo the Dolphin episode of Gameplay Fowl. Premieres tomorrow. But that's all for tonight. I appreciate you all. But I'm going to go now. So everybody have a good night. Okay, bye.